I'm going to talk about the Shem angels of Taurus, Achaiah, Achael, 31 to 35 degrees. And he's called by Hebrew Psalm 3:5. I laid myself down and slept. I awakened, for Adonai sustains me. Or in Goisha, the King James, Psalm 103:8. The Lord is merciful and compassionate, long-suffering and of great goodness. And in Vulgare he has Psalm 102:8. And he has many powers. He can help to keep promises, obtain friendship of the great, dominates good faith, influences sincerity and faith, helps to discover natural secrets, dominates patience and temperance, influences the speed of light and the industry. And he's quite often used for these last ones here, can increase the popularity of your work or your business, turn enemies into friends. So they really start to treat you like friends, if you put it like that. And it improves your ability to be patient. And that is very good for those with small children. And is good at promoting business. If you work hard and are have good morals and don't take money on the side, then he's very good at that. And then we go to Cahetel. And it's 36 to 40 degrees of Taurus. And the Hebrew Psalm is 119:75. Adonai, I know that your judgments are righteous, that in faithfulness you have affected me. And in the King James Goisha it is Psalm 95:6. Oh, come, let us adore and fall down before God who bore us. And in Vulgate it's Psalm 94:6. And he's very good at these things. Serves to obtain blessing and protection against evil spirits. If you are really having something supernatural, you don't need an exorcist or anything. Kahetel takes care of everything. Dominates agricultural produce. Very good at that as well. I'm a farm girl, so I know. And influences the hunt. I don't hunt, so I can't talk about that one. And here I put it in more modern way, protects against supernatural forces. But if you are having a ghost or something that you created your own, that's no help. It's when it's really something real. And he can help with getting a powerful voice to be heard and speak with authority. And helps with the growth of food and plants and can drive away any kind of evil. And I also used him to get away of some rats. I will tell about that some other time. I didn't hurt the rats. I just called them and fed them, and they came after me, and I moved them to another barn. And here we have my beloved Heziel, one of my gods. Hebrew Psalm 88:14. Adonai, why do you reject my soul? Why do you hide your face from me? Or in Goisha and King James is Psalm 25:6. Remember thy mercies, O Lord, upon us, and thy mercies which have been forever. And in the Latin we have Psalm 24:6. And here we have one, his powers. Helps to keep promises and oaths. I'm quite good at keeping my promises, actually. And that's thanks to Heziel, maybe. obtains friendship of the great, dominates good faith, influences sincerity and faith. And one of the powers he has is can make people keep their promise or repay a debt, encourages loyalty at work, and protects against any hidden enemies. And then we go to Eladiah, Eladel, Alladiah. 46 to 50 degrees of Taurus. Psalm 88:1 in Hebrew. Adonai, the God of my salvation, I have cried every day and night before you. And in Goisha and King James it is Psalm 33:22. Perform thy mercies, O Lord, upon us, for we have hoped in thee. And the powers are helps to hide secret, dominates plague and rabies, influences healing. And here I have made some marks here, can aid in healing and disease. But he's very forceful, so it can be frightening. No angel heals you from a disease that can't be healed and it's time to go. But when he comes in and helps you, it can feel like an electrical shock somehow. And if somebody asks for your help, they might get a little bit spooked if their body gets all warm suddenly and those kind of things. Aids in removing negative thoughts and habits. Very good at that if you are critical of yourself and so on. And here's my favorite, of course. Great teacher in science, helps with understanding. Chemistry in school and those things that I studied. And there's a difference between really understanding and just repeating. And Lauviah, Lavel, 51 to 55 degrees of Taurus. Psalm 27:13 in Hebrew. I am still confident of this. I will see the goodness of Adonai in the land of the living. Or in Goisha and King James, Psalm 18:46. The Lord liveth, blessed in my God is my God, and let the God of my salvation be exalted. And in Vulgate is Psalm 17:47. And the powers are protects against lightning, serves to obtain victory, dominates fame, influences the famous learned. And here's more my own words, can direct a spotlight on your talents, can put a restraint on those in power, influence a powerful person like politicians or something like that to do good, and can aid in overcoming enemies by removing their negative ideas, not by fear. And remember that there are some that do that by fear and some that do that by removing their thoughts. And then we have Hahaiah, 56 to 6 degrees of Taurus. Return, Adonai, deliver my soul, and save me for your loving kindness' sake. And that was Psalm 6:4 in the Hebrew. And in Goisha it was Psalm 10:1. Why standest thou after of, O Lord, why hidest thyself in times of tribulation? And in Vulgate it's Psalm 10:1. And here is one that can really help you. Protects against adversity, helps those in need, dominates dreams, influences wise and spiritual people. And here you can see somebody that I use quite often. Helps others who are in need. That's a lot of need around here. Endure and overcome adversity by stopping it completely. So that one stops. So they don't just stop doing something, they can't keep on doing it. Dream work, clarity, messages and symbols. Very good at that, especially if you're new to things. You might dream a lot and it starts to make sense. Advocates good arguments to devise. So when you lay out something, you can put it well. He helps you with the speaking and putting the words together. And can make enemies to friends. And here's one caution. You don't want, if you have an enemy, you might not want them to be your friends after all. I did that mistake. I had to try to be kind to them and ask them to please leave my life in a kind of way. So, have a magical, magical day. Bye for now.